In 1985, Bryan Adams released Summer of '69. With that same time frame, if somebody wanted to release a song like that today, it would be called Summer of 2010. Have a nice day.
I'm hemorrhaging spondulics here.
This is the Morning Stream with Scott Johnson and Brian Ibbett. Big ol' freaking dirt blanket.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to TMS. This is the Morning Stream for March 30th, 2026.
2000.
That didn't sound right, did it? 2000. Welcome to the show, everybody. I'm Scott, and that's Brian. Brian, what is up, man? What's up, man?
You know, it's the start of another week. This is one of those weird weeks where it ends one month and begins another one, right?
Yeah.
So you've got like that transition period. And, you know, we've always talked about doing something really goofy for April Fool's Day, but we don't want to put anybody through it.
No,
right?
I feel like I have PTSD from that Instance episode I did all those years ago.
Geez,
it was so bad.
Yeah.
Like it was, I'm not going to say it was all Randy's idea, but I will say it was pretty much Randy's idea. And it was just a fake episode with a bunch of fake stuff, fake news, fake, show notes, fake everything. And the whole time I was doing it, it was just hard for me because it felt like just, even though you feel like you get a free pass, like telling your kids Santa exists, it was like this free pass on a certain day to do a certain thing. I just felt dirty the whole time. Yeah. And then when it was over, I was like, oh, I'm glad I never do that again. But, people have a good time with it, whatever. See you next week. And then the backlash was brutal. Just really brutal. Oh, people were so angry at us.
Because they believed it and
or they were just like, what a waste of time.
Exactly.
And back in like 2008 or 9, they were like, bandwidth isn't what it is today. So people are like, I downloaded your 67 megabyte file for that.
I paid $2.14 to download it from my cell plan for that.
Exactly. They had crappy, pay per bit setups and all that. So that was the whole thing. Yeah.
One of these years, it wouldn't be as much an April Fool's Day thing because we'd tell people about it, but actually having Kim and Tina, we'd be here to help them set everything up and do the soundboard or whatever, make sure they get queued up and stuff. But it'd be fun to let Kim and Tina do an episode.
Just have them do an actual show. Yeah.
Yeah. Have them do an actual real show.
Yeah. I think that's a great idea. I think we do it on a year where I have less death and less stuff going on.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. This is not a good year,
weird.
Not to mention the fact that Kim's out of town.
That's a good point.
Does she get back before Wednesday?
She gets back. Oh, actually, it's tomorrow. She gets back late tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. It's.
Are you walking around with Kleenex boxes for shoes yet, or newspaper underwear?
This close. First day, I always enjoy my solitude so much that first day. It's like no one's here to tell me to stop playing World of Warcraft. Nobody's here to tell me to do this or that, or I don't have any. I just feel less committed, even though I got a million things going on. It's just like their way. I have the night to myself. Here we go. And even Alicia was gone. She was with her sisters most of the weekend. So it was like nobody here but me and the dogs. And that's great. Day one. Man, what a good time.
World of Warcraft, morning to night, corn nuts.
Yeah, it was a good
corn
time.
Nut dinner.
Yeah, watch that new Sisu movie or whatever the hell, how you say it.
Oh, cool, yeah.
Those revenge movies, the sequel. I've seen the first one. Yes. The sequel's awesome. Those movies, seen either of them. You got to park your brain pretty hard on them.
Yeah.
But for what, they're so great for what they are.
They're not sackable because there's we wouldn't be able to pull audio clips for it, basically.
The first one is very empty of audio because it's mostly Germans saying things. Our protagonist never talks. He's a silent protagonist. Yeah. And then he just grunts and is in pain a lot. But in the second one, Stephen Lang's in it. He plays a Russian, but it's all English when they talk. So it's got English dialogue kind of across the board, but it's still hardly any dialogue. The whole thing is like stringing action sequences one to another, being more extreme with one to the next, and ridiculously, gloriously gory for no good reason. And stunts that would never happen in real life. If you go into there knowing that, just park your brain just a little bit. They are so much fun, those movies.
Okay.
Yeah.
It reminds me of the that Triple R movie, the Bollywood Triple R movie that
Yeah, like that.
yeah.
A little shorter, but
Yeah.
that's my only beef with those.
Yeah, like that too.
That thing was
Yeah,
so
that was-
long. Holy crap.
That was a 2-night event. It was like they used to have on the network channels when we were kids, a 2-night special event the day after.
Yeah.
Or
It was crazy.
The Burning Bed.
It is nuts, though, how Stephen Lang, I feel like, first time I ever saw him was in Tombstone. He's one of the bad guys. It don't work like that around here, law dog. That guy. And he always looked 65, even then. And I think he was in his 30s then. And now, and you see him now in like things like the Avatar movies or
yeah.
Don't Breathe
Don't
or whatever
Breathe.
that was. And then this, he's still just the same. I don't know what he's eating something weird.
It's like the R. Lee Ermey thing, right? Where you get to you get to a certain age earlier than you should, but you stay at that age.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, maybe Dick Clark had this, right? Where, when he was 18, he probably looked 29, and then he just stayed looking 29 until he didn't.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like some of it happens later. Judy Dench is later.
Oh, sure.
But I see her now and I go, man, that is the coolest lady in the world.
Yeah.
And to me, she's always had to look. I didn't know her career when she was young and upcoming and all that, doing plays and being 20. I didn't know any of those times. But whatever this M level,
Yeah.
the Philomena level, whatever that level of Judy Dench is,
Queen. Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
Actually, that was what's her name?
Well, Helen Mirren
Helen Mirren.
played the Queen also, but
Was she the Queen in something? I didn't know
want to
that.
say Judy Dench played the Queen in something.
Oh, I'd watch her eat paste. So I love her.
Yeah,
She's so
what was
freaking
it?
great.
Queen Elizabeth in where is it?
It's probably required, right? Like
I think so. Yes.
If you're like an amazing actress in Britain,
Shakespeare
you will.
in Love. Yeah.
Oh,
Best
she
supporting
was the
actress.
Queen.
Yeah.
Oh, Queen something, not the Queen we think of.
Queen
but
Elizabeth the First.
Right.
Yeah.
The one with all the powder makeup. Right.
Right. Yes. And and boob tape.
bland-
Plenty of boob tape.
They had a lot of that back then.
They had to tape, women's boobs down so they could play men in Shakespeare plays.
Sure.
Or at least Gwyneth Paltrow. If Gwyneth Paltrow is to be believed. Oh, she also played Victoria. Okay.
Oh, Queen Victoria as well. I mean, look, she honestly play anything.
I mean, exactly.
Even
yes.
now, she's like almost blind. She does it.
Is she really?
Yeah, she does. She's got macular degeneration, which is that's a fairly common thing as you get older. But in her interviews, she's still just as sharp and funny and sweet. She's awesome. Freaking love her. Oh my gosh, I don't know how I got to her from there, but she's great. Oh, I know.
You know who I saw in something recently
What's
was we're in the process of watching. It might be my recommendal next time, but Alan Alda.
Yeah.
And he's got Parkinson's, man.
Yeah.
It's a bummer.
It is a bummer. He's outliving them all, though. Well, Jamie Farr's still around.
It's all that.
Gary
it's all that,
Berghoff. Yeah, it's all that women dressing.
That's all I was gonna say. No, it's all the what was the food he always wanted to have delivered from Chicago? Klinger.
He had. So they
Roast
wanted
beef or pastrami or something.
That's it. He always wanted a big pastrami log, and they all thought he stunk for like 2 episodes.
Yes, that was it. Or salami. Big Perrick says salami.
He had a horrible stomach ache, and they had to.
That's right. Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
I remember that. It was Toledo. Yeah, it was Ohio. It was Toledo, Ohio. It was
Toledo, Ohio. That's right. Yeah.
the Chicago one was the ribs for Hawkeye wanted those ribs.
Okay.
Right?
Probably.
It's all mixed up. I don't know.
Or was it? It had to be. It was the river of liver, ocean of fish.
Oh, yeah, that was
Yes.
it. Yeah. I've had a river of liver and an ocean of fish. Cue the audience laugh.
That one laugh. That one laugh in there that sounded like Scooby Doo.
Yeah, the one Daryl always complained about.
Yeah.
We forgot our biannual tradition of playing Daryl's Angry at the time change.
Oh yeah.
Forgot all about it.
That's all right.
Next time around,
We'll catch up with it.
we'll get it. But anyway, back to my point, which was what? Oh, Carter's up to just nothing but fun. Let me
cool.
share this.
Okay.
She says, well, I'll talk to you later. Or this is something I was talking to her the other night. She goes, I'll talk to you later. We're going to go midnight floundering. I'm like, what the hell is this? Look at this. This is her on a freaking boat on the bayou.
Oh, really?
They're out there just stabbing at fish with these
wow, they're like, okay, that's a spear, huh?
Yeah, like a 3-pronged. Actually, the other one you can see a little. No, you can't actually. It's like a 3-pronged little spear in front.
I can see the spear, the prongs in front of that one.
Apparently that's a way to. There it is.
Wow. Yeah, look at that.
So they floodlight the swamp. They float around on this pontoon thing.
Yeah.
Or it's one of those hovery with the big
the airfoils.
Yeah, and she just is heaven. She's catching frogs. Cool. Like look at some frogs she found. He's cute.
Oh, cute.
Yeah. Anyway, she's
peeing on her right there in that picture. I'm sure
they're always peeing on.
Always peeing. Yeah.
Always be peeing. This what the frogs say to each other. Anyway, they're having a blast, and I'm here eating. I'm getting by. Oh, I know what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
My dog Rainer needs a new kind of soft food because she's struggling with the regular food.
Mm-hmm.
So what we've been doing is there've been this little crate of small soft food cans. Pop the top, cut it in half, put it in her thing, mix it with some water. There's her food. The other two just eat their dry food. No problem. Everything's good. Except no one told me that this had changed when they left town. And I was no longer to use these canned foods. And so I go outside to get the canned food. And I'm like, well, this must be it. And for 3 days, I've been cutting it in half, putting it in the thing. She eats it all. Yesterday, Carter and Alicia talk. Alicia didn't know this either. Nobody told us. In the fridge, there's this big, what looks like a big meat log. And it's full of like bits of.
Oh, it's like the farmer's dog or something like that.
Yeah, you've seen this before. Like the good.
I've seen the ads for it. Yeah, it's like a tube like you get cookies out of, like the Pillsbury.
Yes, just like that.
Fatter, bigger.
Yeah, and it stinks. Just stinks.
Really?
Oh,
okay.
Like speaking of Klinger and his freaking log of beef. Really stinks. Anyway, I didn't know this was in there and that was her new food. I've been feeding her cat food from the garage. That was the cat soft food.
Really? And the label?
I didn't really look. I just went. I'd open it up and say, soft, pure pet food, something.
Yeah.
And that my brain just said, that's enough. And I left. Yeah. And I never looked at
the picture of the cat above the words chicken flavor or real chicken.
There's
or whatever.
So to my very little credit, there is no cat on. There's no pet image on these things.
I'm going to guess that there's very little difference between dog soft food and cat soft food. I think you're probably fine.
I think so too.
Unless she needs that special tube stuff for like a diet issue or something.
It's mostly that she's kind of allergic for whatever reason. Dry food and her just don't get along. Her hair falls out. I guess she gets weird. Sure. But she hasn't had any adverse reactions. There's been no barfing. There's been no
meowing.
She hasn't gone full cat.
Good.
Everything seems to be okay. The cat
not scratching her claws on the furniture.
The cat's looking at me like I did something wrong, but
like, what are you doing? That's mine. I'm sure
he kind of just keeps to himself. Also, one final thing. I'm very mad at Netflix right now.
Yeah.
Because they raised their prices like 2 major increases in like 6 months.
Yeah, and when you posted this, when you talked about this, I went and looked at mine, and since April 23rd, 2025, I'm paying $18.61. I'm looking at the last 12 payments I've made. So are you on you're doing a thing where you're doing a second screen or a third screen?
Yeah. So my daughter is on, we pay the extra 10 or whatever it is, or $7.99, whatever it is.
Yeah.
To get another screen in a different household.
Gotcha.
Is how they handle that now. It used to be just share your passwords, and then they cracked down on it.
Let them do it. Yeah.
They had a post on Twitter forever ago that said love is sharing one's password or something like that.
I remember that. Yeah. And then they really backtracked on that.
Oh, yeah. Tweet's still up there, but they don't do that anymore. But it's kind of like Google used to have that do no evil motto, but they don't have that motto anymore. Anyway. So my bill was like $28.
Jeez.
And I went, what am I doing? This is dumb. First of all, it's not that I don't like things that are on Netflix. I certainly do, but not at this rate. Like, it doesn't come out quick enough for me, or there are things I don't care enough about for me to like be paying $28 and then skipping 2 weeks of no Netflix use at all just to once in a while get a documentary out of there, or one of our film sack movies shows up there or something like that. And so it just pissed me off. I was like, you guys are just, this is like greedy and weird because your profits are at all-time high. I know you don't need it.
Right.
So it's not like you're like, oh, we're really struggling. Can we?
No, I mean, they're making plenty from Stranger Things and Squid Game and stuff like that. They feel like they're doing just fine.
Yeah, their earnings reports are through the roof. They're fine.
The new BTS thing. Oh my God, that's going to make them so much money. It comes out this week. Documentary about the album.
Yeah. So I said, I'm done, and I canceled it. So I canceled Netflix for the month. And you know what? When something good comes on, I'll go, all right, I'll re-up for a day.
I was going to ask you, so they didn't come back with like come back to Netflix. How about $6.99 for a month or two?
No,
or something like
they
that?
don't do that. As best I can tell, Netflix, who is the leader in the streaming market, probably this is why, they don't feel the need to do any of that. Basically, they say, now, you've had an active account with us since 2005, which was also a little bit of a sticker shock. I was like, holy shit. I've been there for I was there, that's obviously a membership before the disc stopped and the streaming started.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I'm like 21 years of faithful service, whatever.
I'd probably be really freaked out if I looked at, all right, you add up, because we do Hulu with, we get a lot of our services through Hulu because we get a discount. HBO, we get through Hulu. Disney, obviously, we don't care about ESPN, but it comes with it. I think Paramount and AMC, we can get through Hulu. I've got Paramount, but I think we just canceled AMC a little bit ago. But waiting for the next season of what should we call it? From to come back. Horrible name.
Horrible.
Now, here's the thing. You've got T-Mobile.
I do have T-Mobile. Do they have a Netflix deal?
Yes, it's called Netflix on Us, and it's as long as you're on the Plus or the Next, which I know you are because you get the new phones all the time, you get the Netflix standard with ads plan for free included in your deal.
Oh, the ads one, eh? What if that? Will it let me pay? Well, no. I'll take free.
Oh, see if they'll let you pay like a little surcharge and get the no ads.
Yeah, that way I'll be paying 2009 prices for Netflix, but really getting 2026 levels of no ad service.
Yeah,
I doubt it though. I'll bet they don't.
Probably
let you
not. It probably says only Netflix with that, or like you can't.
I'll do that. I've got but I'm getting to the point where I have no particular loyalty or FOMO for any of this shit. Honestly, if they're just all going to keep jacking prices up and make it worse than the cable selection we used to have, well then, hello Plex, how you doing?
Right, price yourselves right out of legality.
Yeah, that annoys me.
And so we have so many movies on FilmSack that we can say, all right, well, this is a Netflix one. We'll wait until we're all back on Netflix, and then.
And even if it's on there and it's new, life finds a way. It'll be all right.
Yeah,
I'm not stressed about it. It just pissed me off. So it's not even about so much the money as it is just like, why are you doing this to us?
Yeah.
Like, why? There is no point to it. There's no inflation that affected you directly. Your public profits are public. You're publicly traded. We can see what you did, and you're killing it right now. So why is this why you're killing it? Is that you raise prices every 4 months, you bastards?
Exactly.
Get back down under 10 and no ads. How about that? That'll never happen. All right, guys, it's time for us to have some fun. And if you came here expecting no fun, I got bad news for you.
Sorry.
Yep. With us right now is one Brian Dunaway. Hello, Brian.
No, hi, Scott and Brian.
How'd your meeting go? Meeting go okay? Everything fine?
Wait, have you ever been to a meeting?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's about as good as it can be.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fine.
When was the last time you were in a fun meeting?
I can't remember, actually. Maybe once in my life there's been a meeting that was maybe fun.
Yeah, but then it's called something else. Then it's called a Friday afternoon club or
or a donut party.
Right, it's a birthday. Exactly. It's Linda's birthday in accounting, and got her a sheet cake from the Walmart.
Yeah, I remember we had a guy who we hired to do regular pep meetings at this company. I didn't hire him.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And so this guy he used to work at Covey, the Covey people, the whole 7 steps to better life or whatever the hell it was.
Jason Covey or whatever his name was.
I can't remember his name. Anyway, the famous book guy. He worked for that company. He would come in and he would do these really fancy talks to us that really none of it stuck. It was all just sort of like we were all just annoyed. And for this, he got a few $100,000 and a brand new BMW on the company.
Good Lord.
And
I was about to say, I bet he's the worst at home. Can you imagine?
Oh my gosh, dude!
Can you imagine pepping all day and then having to go home to people?
Right. Oh, yeah. You're just like, it's an easy way to piss off your family. Oh, there's a better way to organize these things. You didn't put that we were having pizza on the calendar.
Divorce. Divorce is what I would do.
Divorced.
He was a very good basketball player, though. We used to play we had a little makeshift gym in the warehouse, and he was extremely good. Other than that, drove me up a tree. Anyway, Dunaway, you're here. Brian's here. We're all here. Let's play this game. Brian Ibbett will explain how it works.
Sure. It's Welcome to the Morning Half Asses, a trivia game where I'm actually going to be giving you the answers. I'm going to give Scott and Brian a category and 6 possible answers, 3 of which are correct, and 3, like frequent streaming service hikes, are incorrect, are just flat out wrong. Depending on how confident you feel with the category, you can provide 1, 2, or 3 guesses, but if you get any of those guesses wrong, you get 0 points for that round. 0, nothing. That's it. Just live with it. Yep. If you get 1 right, you get a point. 2 right gets you 3 points. 3 right gets you 5 points. We're going to add up all those points at the end, and you guys are going to win some prizes for some contestants by proxy. We've pulled contestants for members of the Tadpool that aren't able to listen live. Scott, you're playing for Jason Hawthorne.
Do I know Jason Hawthorne?
I think I know Jason. I think I had beer with Jason Hawthorne. I think he came to a beer fest here in Colorado.
That probably
aligns with your story.
It does.
Yes.
Having a beer with him.
Yeah.
Yes. I had many beers with him, really. Yeah. Brian, you're playing for Richard Jabakowski.
Yeah.
Jakubowski.
He sounds like a forward for the Red Wings or something.
He does. Totally does. Yeah.
Love it.
Very cool. All right, let's get to the game here. Hopefully I don't have to reload. I do have to reload. Man, sometimes the server on this thing. Oh, nope, there we go. Okay. Ready for question number 1. We'll start with the proverbial easy one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Jobs.
Yes, it is proverbed.
It is proverbed.
Yeah.
Jobs briefly held by Homer Simpson. Which of these are jobs briefly held by Homer Simpson? Your choices are snowplow driver, perfume tester, professional arm wrestler, personal shopper, emu farmer, and fortune cookie writer.
Hey.
Hey, been watching the later seasons. Hey.
Well, I think most of these are.
There's a couple obvious ones in there, sure.
I'm feeling bold. Let's go.
Oh, you're going to feel emboldened?
I feel a little boldened.
Do you feel embiggened?
I feel enlarged.
You feel embiggened.
I feel engorged. Wait, I shouldn't say that.
It's okay, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Even embiggens the smallest man.
That's right.
There you go.
That's right.
Oh, is that supposed to lock in?
Yeah, you have to lock in.
Oh, but just this last one, I'm just not sure about it. I want to do this one, but then I'm like, did I watch one recently that did this one? And I'm like, I don't know. Okay, I'm going in.
Okay. All right. You both obviously settled first on snowplow driver. That's the easiest one. Exactly. They even have a lovely theme by Linda Rodstadt. Mr. Plow, that's the name. That him again is Mr. Plow.
Mr. Plow.
Yeah. That was a great episode.
Fortune cookie writer.
Oh.
Yes. In the episode A Hunka Burns in Love.
I knew I should have went with that.
Homer was a fortune cookie writer, so absolutely got that one right there. Then you guys split off and you chose 2 individual ones. Scott, you chose personal shopper. Brian, you were hovering on that one.
Thought about it.
But then you chose perfume tester.
I have a vague memory of both of these, so I don't know why.
It feels like I do too, but
obviously
all of these feel like something.
Obviously, they feel like real ones. Well, happy to say that neither of you were correct in those. Professional arm wrestler in the episode Marge's sun poisoning is where Homer was meeting us halfway across the sky.
And he got really big arms, right? He got like.
I think so. I think that's right. Yes.
Can we all just take a moment and be grateful that Brian brought in that song and decided to remind us that Sammy Hagar once ruled the airwaves with the one of the worst.
Halfway
That song
across
sucks.
the sky. Was that Sammy Hagar or was it?
Oh, am I thinking of something
Paterick?
else?
Jim Paterick is who I was thinking it was, but I think I might be wrong.
Oh, you know what? Okay, so Sammy
I think
Hagar's
it was the
in
guy
that
who-
movie, or has a
Yes.
song in that movie, but it's not that song. You're right.
I think that's right. I might be misremembering. I know. Oh, Kenny Loggins. Of course, that was Kenny Loggins.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not going crazy.
Thank
I was
you,
keeping my
Amy.
mouth. I was keeping my
Yes.
mouth shut because I was like, I thought that was Kenny Loggins, but I'm like,
No,
I'm an idiot.
yeah.
Most,
Was it
I'm an idiot.
written-
Who am I
was
to
it written
argue
by
with
Jim
Brian
Paterick?
Ibbett?
I don't know.
I know there
Who
was-
is Jim Paterick? I'm
Jim
not sure.
Paterick is the dude who wrote all of those pump up anthems for 80s action films.
Oh.
He was a member of Survivor. He was the lead singer of Survivor. So I have the Tiger, but then he also wrote. Let's see if I can find a list of songs he wrote.
Oh, there's the Hagar song. Winner Takes It All. Sorry, I got it mixed
Winner
up.
Takes It All.
Yeah.
Not the
Wiener
ABBA
takes
song.
it all.
No.
Yeah.
Wieners take it.
Rockin' Into the Night for 38 Special. Hold On Loosely. Caught Up in You.
Oh my
So
gosh.
it's not Hold On Lucy? All right. I learned something.
Hold On
every day.
Lucy. Yes, exactly.
I like that one.
High on You. The Search is Over. Oh, Burning Heart for Rocky
Burning
IV.
heart.
That's the one.
Yep. Did he do any of the other Rockies like the Oh, what's the Oh no, I'm thinking of the one from one of the Karate Kids. There's one
Well,
of
they're the
these.
same. They're the
Oh,
same.
like the Peter Cetera one? Like the
No, it's like
I am a man who will fight.
no, it's more of a get all pumped up and trained to beat people.
Yeah. It's you're the best around.
Oh, you're the best.
Oh, that's the great
around.
one. I sing that all the
Yes.
time.
To keep you down. That's not him, is it?
I want to say that he wrote it, but I'm looking for it and I'm not finding it.
What an awesome thing to be known for.
Yeah.
These pump up, like, get ready to beat the bad guy songs.
Yeah,
That's great.
But they didn't get
Anyway.
paid $100,000 and drive a, what'd you say, Lamborghini? What'd you
Oh, it was
say?
a BMW. It was
Oh,
a
a BMW.
Behemoth.
Oh no, there
Yeah.
we go. Okay, let's get to question number 2.
Oh, yeah, hurry up before this thing
Oh,
crashes again.
we playing
Exactly.
games? Oh,
We're
yeah.
playing games. Number 2 is your anise flavored liqueurs. Get your giggling
What
out of the way. Your
does
anise
that
flavored
mean?
liqueurs. Licorice, black licorice flavored
Oh,
liqueurs.
okay.
Yeah, you know, the worst flavor on the planet. That flavor. Yeah.
No,
Oh,
it's
it's
the
my-
best.
I
It is the
know.
best.
I
Those are
know.
the black jelly beans that I always go for.
Ibit loves that
everybody-
stuff, and
Yeah.
I don't know
Well,
why
me
I'm
and
so
Ibit
opposed
can
to
hang
it.
out.
Yeah, please do have it all. You can have all mine. You know what? And it's not even because I had that weird stuff from wherever we got it, Iceland or something. It wasn't that salted stuff that did it. Just as a
that's
kid,
so-
even I just couldn't.
So
do it.
I did not like the salted stuff at all.
Yeah,
Nope.
that was really bad.
Oh,
No, give me
you ever had
the,
you ever had the fire
soft
trucks?
Australian fire trucks? No, I don't think I
You had
have.
fire trucks? They're like super hot. They're
But
like
they're
little-
black
Fire
licorice
trucks.
But it's
flavor.
black licorice,
there
like
there
the
are
spicy
black licorice ones that I found.
Oof.
That were they were salty and hot. The ones I found anyway.
I wonder if I'm guessing that cilantro is almost probably a 50-50 thing, right? Like half people
for
like
people.
it, half people hate it. I'll
Tastes
bet
like
you
soap.
black licorice is probably more like a 20-80%. 20% like it, 80% hate it.
Oh, you think a
kind of
greater
thing.
number hate it? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
something
probably. I mean, most people I've ever talked to don't like it, but I have plenty of friends like you too who like it. So I don't know what's going on with that.
yeah.
Just not a taste I can do. Yeah.
Well, let's go to the liqueurs because I know Scott drinks so many of these that we'll see how he does with them.
I'm very drinky.
Your choices are Lacca, Crucival, Pastis, Herb Saint, Rumpelmans, and Passionera.
I have
Passione Nera.
zero idea of any of this.
Me too.
I'm doing 2. They sound like they might taste bad, so I'll do those.
Brian is. I like watching Brian's process.
Yeah.
There's a lot of clicking and dots that appear and then disappear and then appear and yeah.
I like that.
Oh,
That's
he's
a
locked.
that's a
Okay.
dangerous thing in case he hits that enter button too soon or something.
That's right.
Oh, I've done it before too.
yeah.
Let's see. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, so it's probably pasty. Let's start with pasty, bottom left there. That
Pasty.
is a French liqueur that tastes like anise. I mean anise.
Anus.
I picked
That's right.
it because I know Stephen Pastis, and so I thought All right, good enough reason for me.
You know what?
Sure.
Wait
Wait,
till you hear the reason why I picked the other one.
what's his,
Could be
who's
great.
name? Who's Stephen Pastis? I don't know who that is.
I know what Stephen Pastis is.
No,
Come on,
no.
you know who that is.
Do you know who it is,
Here,
Brian
I'll link-
Ibbett?
I don't. The name sounds familiar, but I don't know who it is.
No idea.
Fine, here,
Pastis.
I'll put a link. I'll send you a link.
Okay.
Oh, he's
What the
an
crap?
American cartoonist, former lawyer, creator of the comic strip Pearls Before Swine.
Before Swine, of
Yep,
course.
Stephen Pastis. Yep.
I
yep.
love that one.
He's
I
always
did when I
wearing.
read the newspaper.
That guy's a
He helped us-
baseball. He never doesn't wear a baseball hat. Always on.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, cool.
He helped us kick off Comics Coast to Coast years ago. He was working,
Oh, very cool.
I think, as a lawyer for a while for the Shells Museum, and then Charles Schulz, and then nice guy.
Yeah. Schulz?
Cool.
Schulz Museum.
Yeah, that's fine. It's all good.
And thank
Schulz,
you
there's no
for
T in there, but
the well, actually, on the pronunciation, TRPW pasties is how it's pronounced.
Pasties,
I
okay.
thought since it's French, you just don't pronounce the last syllable and just trail off like you've lost interest in the word halfway through.
It's like pasties, like the food.
Like the thing you get at the Cornish pasty.
Oh, that stuff is so good.
It's so good. Yeah, ain't gonna find that in Salt Lake City. Well, you probably will.
I
actually.
probably
There's
would if I
some-
looked. Instead, I'm digging through the fridge for like an old wilted carrot and a
Right.
piece of gum. Anyway,
Yeah.
Oh,
All
did I
right.
pick- did I pick Rumpelmans?
You did pick Rumpelmans. Shall we get to that, Brian?
yeah.
I guess so. Since I guess I must have.
Rumpelmans. Yeah. Do
I
you want to guess
clicked
at
too
what
many.
flavor Rumpelmans is?
I didn't mean to
It's-
click that
it's
one. I thought I clicked on
Minz
Herb
flavored.
Saint.
It's German peppermint flavored. So your pasties is revoked. You got one right, one wrong, Brian.
Oh man.
Scott had two more different ones. He had Laka and Kruskoval.
Yeah.
Laka sounds like one.
Laka comes from Finland. Kruskoval comes from Bosnia.
Yeah.
And they taste like cloudberry and pear.
Shit.
Dang it.
So it was the
I
whole.
thought I clicked on Herb Saint.
Herb Saint would have given it to you. USA. It's the USA's anise flavored liqueur.
So to answer your
Passionera
question-
is from Italy, and it tastes like
Passionera. Yeah.
Passionera.
So to answer your question, Scott, yes, sometimes I do mess up by clicking on too many of them.
Yeah, I do
all right.
that. I
Yep.
get it. That's why I
Yeah.
gotta try not to. But sometimes I'll
right.
I'll pre-click.
So Brian, you think you might have clicked you clicked on that one,
I
but
thought-
because
I
you had
thought
two
I
other
clicked on
ones, or
Herb
three other
Saint.
ones.
Yeah, because I
I
didn't
never
know I
saw
clicked
that one light
Rumpelmans.
up. Yeah,
Herb
I saw
Saint.
those-
You say Herb Saint was a U.S. Deal?
Yeah, it's the U.S. flavored liqueur.
Okay. So if I went to a bar and I just said I'd like an Herb Saint, they'd know what I meant, right?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
And I wonder,
Let's find out.
boy, would you want it though?
No.
is the question.
No, I would not.
I think you'd probably more like some Laka from Finland because it tastes like cloudberries, or Kruskoval Bosnian pear.
Yeah,
liqueur.
either of those sound good. Although I don't know what a
Ooh.
cloudberry is, but
I was about to say I don't like the sound of cloudberry. It sounds like
What,
something that would.
It's what that
don't
dude
know.
with the fishing pole hucks down at Mario when he goes back and forth.
and I think, by the way, I think his name is close to Laka is the name.
Oh, I think it is. It's probably, yeah.
It is.
Wait,
exactly.
what is that guy's name? That's funny.
But see,
Yeah.
Eric
okay,
Turner,
what is it?
Mario.
Laika? No.
Leica?
It's like late.
Leica? No, that's the animation studio. Hold on.
Yeah.
Who-
Oh, Yana, I would love to try some Laka. If you can find someone to smuggle it. Luck 2, says Kelly.
Luck 2?
Or Lukitu, Lukitu. Or
There he
Lukitu.
is. Yep.
Yeah.
In Super Mario Kart, he starts the race.
That's funny. So he's throwing down your cloudberries is what he's doing.
Weird. I don't like
Yeah.
it. Sounds like he's
That's
shitting
funny.
on me. I'll take it.
All right. Well, going into round 3 with 0 points. So let that
Boo.
sink in. Let's go to number 3. Number 3 is currency. Which
Oh,
countries use the dollar as their official currency? 6 answers, 3 of them use the dollar as their official currency.
U.S.
your
is not
choices
on
are
here.
Not U.S.
No,
dollars
I know.
necessarily.
It's-
They just call it
exactly.
a dollar.
Just
Yeah.
the dollar. Canada, Zimbabwe, Cyprus, Afghanistan, Singapore, and Hungary. 3 of those use
Hungary.
a currency called a dollar.
Man, we're dumb today. I've already locked in.
Oh, we are
Okay.
right. Oh, okay.
I mean,
There
you
we go.
take your whatever time you need. There you go.
All right. You guys each locked in. Let's start with Scott, and one that I'm amazed Brian didn't choose. Canada.
Yep.
Canada. Yeah.
Canadian dollars.
Canadian dollar. You've heard of it, Brian, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, they do Canadian dollars up there, Brian.
We've lost Brian. He's not talking now.
Yeah, he's
not
there.
talking to anyone.
He
right
doesn't
now.
want to talk to anybody.
Brian chose Singapore. Singapore also uses the dollar. You guys each get a point.
Holy
shit. The other one was Zimbabwe. Cyprus is, of course, the euro. Afghanistan uses the Afghani. And Hungarians use the forint.
The
Which
forint?
means the forint. Forint.
Who is it that has the dong? Is that Vietnam thing?
Vietnam, I think, is the dong.
Oh, I want to go there and pay a bunch of dong for stuff. You know?
Oh my God.
How much is this? That's 14 dong.
14 dong.
Yeah, I like it.
Dong, dong, dong.
All right. So we got to go to a tiebreaker. Let's go to a tiebreaker.
What poor performance today by
I know.
Scott
That's
and
all right.
Brian. So bad.
Exactly. Scott, you punched in Canada before Brian punched in Singapore. So I'm going to give you the option to choose whether you want to answer the question or go high or low.
I'll do high or low.
All right. Brian, your question is, on average, how many spots does an adult cheetah have?
Oh, wow.
How many spots on average does an adult cheetah have all over its body?
All over his body.
Yes.
And what'd you call him again? What was the
Cheetah?
word you used? Cheetah. No.
Spots.
This is spots.
Spots?
Yeah,
Are they spots? Because aren't
Which
they more
word
like?
did you have problems with?
Aren't they more like? Aren't they
like-
more like circles?
They're like blotches. Okay.
They got like
Yeah.
open. Aren't they
They have a
open in
little
some
like
spots?
rings, Tauruses, rings, donuts.
Oh, a Taurus.
That's
I
not
love
a
these.
dot.
I don't use Taurus enough. I like that term.
Taurus.
It's more of a
Okay.
3D though.
Average on average.
On average, how many of
When
those little
cheetahs-
circular spots?
Thank you.
does a
When
cheetah have?
cheetahs are not cheating, and I'm watching, and I'm trying to go through the Lion King movie right now. I'm counting.
Was there a cheetah in the Lion King? I don't remember.
Matata. Early on, it's on the plane.
There's a
I'm going to
plane?
say on average. Yeah, grassy plain.
Oh, I thought you meant an airplane. Shit. Sorry.
How am I losing to you?
You said on the plane. On the plane, it said airplane to me. And I'm like, there was
Right,
an airplane? Did they do something in the remake? I don't remember. Anyway.
Right. The average is 36 because they have so many of those on their back legs.
Okay.
They
All
get
right.
almost indistinguishable.
36.
36.
Higher.
36 is incorrect. Scott's going to go higher. 2,000 on average.
Good Lord.
Now, you're thinking of leopards that have the rings.
Oh.
Let's put a
Why
little
you say
handy.
that?
Why would that have changed your answer?
Yeah, I would have realized I was an idiot, and I would have tried harder.
Yeah? Is that how that would have worked?
Here's a diagram showing the spots between cheetahs, leopards, and
All right,
jaguars.
let me pull this up here.
Jaguar.
Oh, it's very small, but
You
I
should have
can make
asked
it
me
It
how many
is very
spots on a
small.
Jaguar.
I know.
One.
There you go. Gets the idea done. Oh, okay,
Let's see.
interesting. Cheetahs really are spots.
Cheetahs really are spots.
In my head,
Oh, you're right.
I was the jaguar and
Yeah.
leopard were closer to what I
That's what I
thought.
was,
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking too. So,
I'm an idiot.
cheetahs have solid black spots while a leopards are ringed is my bonus bit of information on the card.
Nice.
The card says
Why-
moops.
Why is the leopard showing us his butt?
They always do. You kidding? It's their favorite part. It's the anus flavor or
Look
anus.
at my, that's right. That's where the Rumplemans comes in.
Yep. Well, that's awesome. That means I won barely by a hair.
You won barely, which means Jason Hawthorne
You were
gets,
less stupid today. Good job.
gets some prizes. That's right. You're going to get a copy of Grappin' and Arrow, courtesy. Who's our benefactor right now? It is Stephen Costner.
Is it grappin or grapplin? Do you know? Was that the
I don't see an L in there, so I think it's Grappin'.
grappin?
Unless he copied and pasted it in incorrectly.
Oh, it is
I just-
actually grappin. You're right. There's a
just
a
grappling.
game called grappling, which is a whole different game.
Huh.
I don't know what this is, but it looks good.
Okay, there you go. And Arrow, Aero. But don't worry, Richard Jakubowski, you're going to get a copy of The Darkest Tales, also courtesy of Stephen Costner.
Very, very
Just
cool.
like that cheetah.
Yeah, like the cheetah.
That's right.
Never cheetah at your testa. All right. Hey, Brian Dunaway, you are going to go away right now, but don't worry. Tomorrow night, he and I will do a watch retro episode. Tomorrow's going to be very packed, and we're going to decompress with an evening watch of some old cartoon shit. That's going to be great.
Yeah,
I can't wait. That's watch retro on the channel.
What do you think about that one I sent you? Do you remember what it was called?
I don't remember that one at all. I'm all in though. What'd you call it? See, it was called. Here it is.
Called the Eighth Man from 1965. Eighth Man.
Yeah, the Eighth Man. I don't have any reference to this, so I'm excited to see it. I love the weird stuff, and we get into what's old on the retro shows. So check out Watch Retro tomorrow night at 4 p.m. Mountain, right here at frogpants.tv.
Tune in.
Brian Dunaway.
No you.
Kiss our butts. We haven't had a no you in a while, so it was nice.
No you. No you. It's true.
Also wanted to just give a quick shout out to everybody who sends us game codes. We don't do it often enough. We give you credit when we give them away, but just added a bunch from Keith Hicks. Just wanted to thank Keith Hicks for this big list of brand new codes and a whole bunch of you. I don't know if we've given anyone else enough, like Stephen Costner we just gave away to from him.
Right. Wesley is always very generous. Sunbun.
Yeah. We got, who else we got on here? Eric Von Oy. Anyway, you guys are awesome. And if you are somebody out there that subscribes to either, some service that just gives you a bunch of codes because you do a Humble Bundle or something like that, and you're just like, I'm never going to play these 20 codes, we will find homes for them. And I'm hearing more often than not that these codes are starting to have expiration dates, and we already see some of them we've seen. Where they have expiration dates. And so, we're going to
redeem them right away. You don't have to download them right away.
Right.
But redeem them right away. But we got to be careful about the ones we give away that, we should.
Exactly. My assumption is the ones we have are all fine. But in case and we have enough that if one of those happens, we always send you a new code. Like, we figure out a way to do it. But if you've got codes that you need to redeem from the links first and then you have your codes that don't expire, just do that before you send them to us. Because A, we don't have your account, and B, it'll help with the expiration dates. Anyway, just a giant thanks to everybody out there for that. It's super nice when you send us those things. Sure. Guys, no Steven today. He's got something at school, some kind of deal. He's a professor, remember?
That's right, Professor Steven.
Yeah, so he's got things he's got to do, but instead we're going to do a little bit of the news. And it's brought to you by...
There's a new podcast out called The Studio Window that is worth checking out. It's hosted by Jay, Extra Lettuce, and Audie, the Audie Norman. They're talking with artists about how we, as people in the world, make art and why so many of us are driven to be creative. Guests have included artists and Frog Pants community members such as TV's Travis, Scott Wurtzel, Amy Frost, Jay Funktastic, 9 of 12, and many more. Go check it out at extralettuce.com/studio window or find it in your favorite podcatcher.
I love the Extra Lettuce domain. That's amazing.
It's great. Yeah. Extra Lettuce. Yeah.
Extralettuce.com is freaking-tastic. Well done. Let's get to this story. There's an amputee cornhole player.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, he was made famous for the cornhole competition because as an amputee, it's like, wow, well done. You're doing this.
I want to know how he flings the bags.
Yeah, it's fun to watch, actually. Well, now he's accused of murder.
Oh, well.
Murder.
I guess we're not going to find out how he flings the bags because he's a murderer.
He's a murderer, perhaps. It's all, we're in the accusatory phase.
Sure,
but
sure.
Professional cornhole player with no arms and legs has been accused of murder in La Plata? Not sure what it says.
La Plata, yeah.
Is that Florida?
I'm taking a look. DC, maybe?
Oh, Virginia.
Yeah, there we go.
I think. Charlottesville, Virginia, I believe.
There we go. Charlottesville, Virginia.
Dayton James Weber, 27 of La Plata.
Maryland.
Oh, it's
La Plata,
Maryland.
Maryland.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're all neighbors up there,
Yeah.
Just all bumping into each other. You can see the airport from every window. It's, it's a small part of the country.
Pretty much, yeah, exactly.
I loved that in Columbus. It was just everything was just right there.
Yeah.
No mountains, though. I didn't like that.
Yeah, I'd miss mountains.
Yeah, I don't think I can do it. Anyway, let's see. He is now being accused of shooting this person named Bradrick Michael Wells of Waldorf during a argument. Police say Weber was in his Tesla SUV when he shot Wells in the passenger seat. He then pulled over and asked two backseat passengers to help pull Wells out of the car. They refused and got out of the car before calling the police. So some people are going, wait a minute, how does a guy with no arms and no legs shoot a guy? Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
How does a guy with no arms and no legs play effectively,
cornhole.
professionally at cornhole
Right.
and drive around their Tesla? Exactly.
Yeah.
I think he sounds capable to me.
Yeah. I mean, special equipment and stuff. The driving thing is impressive. Because I didn't know they had things that could let amputees control a car.
It's the gas and stuff, right?
Stuff.
Yeah. And that's,
right.
as far as I know, you'd have to do a custom kit on that, but maybe
because he is a quadruple amputee. In case people are wondering if he's if he's just a single amputee or something like that.
He's in big trouble though. So
he is.
Good luck to him.
I'm wondering if this video shows him playing cornhole.
I think I saw video on this page when I first pulled this up.
They show him holding how he shoots, how he holds a gun.
Oh, geez, really?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Here we go. There's how he throws. Okay, so
now to a bizarre story. Out of
Turn that
Charles.
off. Mute. All right. Yeah, there he is doing the corn. Just high five somebody. I mean, this is like a rad thing.
Yeah.
Why'd you go blow it by doing the murder?
Exactly.
You blew a good thing. You had the cornhole. Oh, there he is, cornholing.
Cool.
That's the same video as before. Well, anyway.
Yeah.
Cornhole.
There you go. That's how he does it.
Still a threat.
A great national threat. Cornhole.
Yeah, cornhole. I like a good game of cornhole, but it kind of needs to be after I eat something, and it has to be a nice, lightly warm day.
For sure. Needs to be somebody's backyard.
Yeah.
Needs to be a friendly game.
Yeah.
No shooting. No murder.
No murder or shooting. No Teslas.
No Teslas.
None of that. All right, check this out. I love this story. This isn't political, so everybody calm down. It just happens to deal with somebody who works for the government.
Yes, it does.
So the chief of FEMA, the America's Chief Disaster Relief Agency, claims he teleported to a Waffle House. That's great to know that the guy in charge of taking care of your earthquake.
Believes he's teleporting like Brundlefly. Yeah. Fantastic.
Yeah. His quote is here in the headline is, "You just go with the ride."
So he's also Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yep.
Excellent.
FEMA lead Greg Phillips, whose claims about voter fraud caught the current president's attention on Twitter in 2017. Which probably is what got him hired. Anyway, detailed his experience teleporting to a Waffle House in a recent podcast conversation. Teleporting is no fun, he says in an appearance. In one appearance, he says, it's happening, but you can't do anything about it. So you just go with the ride, and wow, what just an incredible adventure it all was. I think you're doing drugs is what you're doing.
I think so too. I think you took some LSD and got in an Uber is probably the deal. And they dropped you off at a Waffle House.
Former Montgomery, Alabama resident who has worked in conservative politics, Phillips in December was appointed to lead FEMA's office for response and recovery. He claimed his car was lifted up.
Oh, so interesting. Okay, so his whole vehicle was teleported with him.
Right up. He says while he was driving and transported 40 miles away into a ditch near a church there at the Waffle House in 2020 in a 2025 episode of a podcast. Phillips later said in the episode,
teleported 5 empty bottles of Jack Daniels in there too.
Yeah, I was going to say teleported a lot of weed.
Yeah, right.
He later said in the episode he was teleported 50 miles away to the Waffle House in Rome, Georgia. I was with my boys one time and I was telling them to go to a Waffle House and get Waffle House, he says. And I ended up at the Waffle House. Dude, why is he in any position of anything?
Oh, I know, exactly. How does someone maintain their job when something like this gets out, too?
Teleported.
With his car into a ditch by a church near a Waffle House.
I hate it. I just hate stuff like this. It's like...
That's right, yeah.
He says these things out loud.
Yeah.
That should be tantamount as to reasons to go, maybe not up for this.
If this is the alternative, sir, I'll take the swamp. Thanks.
This just tells me that those jobs, like the FBI leadership job and all that, from what we've seen lately, it doesn't seem like they actually do shit. They just have a bunch of really smart agents out in the field doing smart agent stuff, and then they just have to be the tip of the spear talking guy, and that's it.
Exactly. That's it. That's all of it. Yeah. Right.
That's been a fun revelation about how those particular jobs work. And this teleporter guy is no different. I would have before this said, oh, the guy in charge of emergency response.
Yeah,
that's a
this
big
is the guy
deal.
who makes sure people have water when there's disasters, natural disasters and things. Make sure they're safe.
Yeah.
Now he's telling them, just teleport to your nearest Waffle House. We'll pick you up there.
Yeah, carb up, and we'll meet you after.
Yeah.
I don't trust Greg's with 2 G's. That's the problem here. Just kidding. I know we have
What
a
about
few.
Clark Gregg? Come on.
I do like
Everybody
him.
loves Agent Coulson.
I do like him. And there's a couple of Gregs in our community that have 2 G's.
Yeah.
They're nice.
Yeah.
But this Greg Phillips,
No, I don't trust this one.
nope. I hope no one needs FEMA in the next however long.
Is he a 3 P's in Phillips too? Nope, he's a 2
No,
P's in
he's a
Phillips.
2P in Phillips, but he's got what looks like many eyes, even though there's just the 2.
it's just a couple of L's.
Yeah, if you do it in all caps, he looks like Feeps. Just multiple long, elongated eyes.
Right.
English. What are you going to do? Let's go to this story about a jury. It awarded a $14 million sum of money to a woman who ate ice cream with nails and metal fragments in
God.
it. Yeah. I mean, I don't want to go through whatever she went through,
No.
but that $14 million is going to be nice for a while.
Sure.
It says she consumed ice cream with a nail and metal fragment in it, according to an attorney. Court documents allege Brandy Buckley purchased the ice cream from a Brewster's, I guess.
Maybe. Yeah. Yeah, I'd say Brewster's probably.
That U's got to be ooh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ice cream in Palm Bay in 2018. Buckley told told sister station Wesh, which is WESH. I thought it was a person's name for a minute.
Yeah. Hey, Wesh.
She
My
left.
sister Wesh.
She left the ice cream shop with her son. She wanted some of the butter pecan. I got the light scoop. Some of the ice cream out. I noticed there was a metal nail in there in the cone, almost embedded in the cone. It looked like the cone. And she took a big bite. When I did swallow, I did feel my throat. Something got stuck in my throat. I thought it was a pecan.
Ooh.
Oh my Lord, dude. She went to the hospital, did an x-ray. Just to be clear, she ended up passing it, I guess.
Oh God, that's even that's just as bad. Like imagining a nail going through your system.
Yeah, it
But I
says
guess,
significant internal bleeding. It says something called portal vein thrombosis. Dr. Tolbert wouldn't know what that is. Portal vein. That's the one. Is that the blue portal or the orange
It's the
portal?
orange portal vein.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right. Is it 2 or 1? Anyway, and then it resulted in another
Bummer, because
thing.
I like butter pecan. It bums me out.
Yeah, it bums me out too. Don't inspect your things. Also, you're $14 million out. If this is a small chain, I don't know how big Brewster's is or Brewster's is.
This is probably it for Brewster's.
Yeah, they may never even see this money because this will just wipe you out.
Yeah.
I don't know. Don't let teenagers run the cone thing or whatever.
Right.
That's it for the news. And we got one more thing I wanted to do, which is to read this text/email.
This is about the jugs of pee.
Wrong thing. Dear Scar and Bandolier, I think it might be a huge problem that this morning show is my one and only solace from the rest of the world. Thoughts? Says Spangler.
Thoughts? I like the end of that.
Spangler, I'd love that. Very nice of him to say, but
Absolutely, yes.
yeah, I don't know how to answer this.
Whatever, as long as you've got solace, that's all we can ask for. Whether you get it from us or whether you get it from, healthy use of THC or touching grass. However you get your solace, we're just glad that you're getting it. And if we're the source of it, that's great. I'm sad that we're the only source. Of
Yeah.
it.
I wish you had more that's the answer. I wish you had more sources.
Yes.
So
wish we all had more sources of solace. Really.
Exactly. I've got 2 or 3. It's mostly family and shows.
Yeah.
And then it's hard.
And then it's my entire world of Pokemon living together in perfect harmony, pooping out logs and turning them into lumber.
Oh man. I won't tell you today, but I have a whole story that Poketopia thing took me on. Pokopia.
Oh, did you? I knew you were talking about getting it after.
All right, I'll tell you what I did.
Yeah.
This is so dumb.
Yeah.
So you've been tempting me. Other people are like,
Sure,
you should get
sure.
it. Blah blah blah. And I was like, I'm kind of. This feels like it scratch its itch right
Plus,
now
you're
too.
all in the World of Warcraft stuff, but okay,
yeah, but I've been
go
busy. But it's also a specific kind of itch, and it's a thing I can take to the couch or the bed with me or whatever. So it seemed like a good idea. But I've also just been balking at this $70. It's just like,
Yeah.
my gosh, that's an expensive game. So what I did is the developers, Koei Tecmo, who made that game, along with Nintendo and Game Freak, but it's mostly Koei Tecmo to develop Poketopia.
Pocopia.
They, prior to this, made Dragon Quest Builders 1 and 2, and they're very similar games. They're set in the Dragon Quest universe, but it's like lots of building and reconstructing and farming and
Basically the same kind of thing. You get the dragons to help you build stuff and farm for you and things like that.
Very similar. Little town people come and do things. It's all kind of in universe, but similar scratch is being itched. And then I noticed that day on the Steam sale, which I could easily, these games work great on Steam Deck. This thing was like the whole bundle of the two games was like $24, and I already owned the first one, so it was even less. Normally it's a $60 product. It was down to like, I don't know, I think in the end I paid like $14 or something total after the bundle split. And I went, well, how can I justify not doing? It's a game I'm always meant to play. I haven't played.
Kind of thing. Yeah, it's made by the same people.
Yeah, and if I've got an itch and I need some scratching, that'll work for me, and then I'll come back around and get this eventually. And not that it'll ever go on sale, because what does with Nintendo?
It's Nintendo, yeah, exactly.
But that's how I dealt with that scratch.
That's a good. You know what? You found a good alternative.
Yeah, I found the cream at Walmart that does the same thing that the expensive cream wherever else does. You know what I mean?
Yes.
At least that's what I'm telling myself. But I think I will eventually get it. Just right now seems crazy, so I just didn't get it.
Yeah. No, I mean you've got your Stardew Valley like covered.
Yeah.
So.
And I'm having a blast with it. It's very good.
Good.
In fact, when people are done with Pokopia, I would actually recommend going and finding this on sale and playing it.
Same makers, same developers.
Koei Tecmo is such an interesting thing because I always think of them as like Tecmo Bowl. And
Tecmo Bowl is, okay, so that is the same. It's the same
guys.
Tecmo. Okay.
From all those years earlier. And Koei, were that half, they used to do like, oh gosh, I can't even think of the games. All kinds of old, like really old arcade, Genesis, like really old stuff. And to see that they're still like making modern games is crazy. All right. Oh, and then finally, this is just this is a nice email. An anonymous texter, actually, this is a text, says, "Hey, Scooter and Braun, about 11 years ago, I was a law school intern, and I discovered Current Geek. I would walk the San Antonio Riverwalk on my lunch breaks at the library, at the local district attorney's office, and listen to the show. That was my first time discovering people that had similar interests similar interests as me. Now I listen to the TMS every day, walking around San Antonio River at lunch still. Anyway, all this to say thank you for the decades of entertainment." Well, thanks.
Oh, very cool. Happy to do it.
Yeah, glad to have you out there, man.
Yeah,
and also,
as we inch ever closer to that amazing 3,000 number. What, we're 16 episodes away, 15 episodes away?
Insane. Something like that. I know, it's insane that we're there. And that's going to go quick because we do the show every day.
Yeah. I'm going to guess by the end of April, we hit 3,000.
Yeah, sounds about right. About a month or maybe a little more. I want to say this to this anonymous person. Are you now practicing lawyer?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And if so, email me because I have a question. I have a law question.
How do I find an ice cream shop with nails in it?
Yeah. What's my quickest way to 14 million?
14 million sounds pretty good for eating a nail.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't actually.
No, it sounds awful. But I do have a question for him that's completely boring and won't waste airtime on it. But there is a post-show mashup today right after the song. It's a classic called, it's one of the Firesire stories called Parking Lot Tacos. If you've never heard the original Parking Lot 5 taco ordeal, now's your chance.
Is it 5 or 6? I thought it was 6. No, it's 5?
5, okay. I mean,
believe. You experienced it. You did it. So you know the number.
There may have been 5 soft tacos and 1 hard taco. So there may have been 6 tacos total.
Nice. Oh my God.
And by the way,
right now.
I know I had Taco Bell yesterday.
Did you? Yeah.
Let me just say something about Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Their standards for wrapping shit up and having it look even in the same planet as was what the photo showed. They're so far off the mark now.
Not even. Yeah.
I don't know what to say to these people. I don't know how do you fix that? Like every franchise I go to is that bad.
Yeah.
And it's just thrown together and the wrapping's barely on it. And it doesn't instill any kind of confidence unless I'm in St. George at that one location. They do amazing there, but every other Taco Bell I go to, just shit these days. And it bums me out because I like that food.
Yeah.
Once in a while, you got to have a thing.
We have a good one here by us. They're, when you order a soft taco, they wrap it up and all of the filling is in the soft taco. The burrito, usually, sometimes you get that occasional bean burrito that's got a little coming out of one side of it, but no, they're pretty good about rolling it up.
Oh, man, you're lucky. I wish I lived to a better thing.
Yeah.
And also, they used to have they had way cheaper delivery value options. Like you could get tacos for $1.80. Not recently, I mean, like just stack them up and do a big pile of stuff for less than a normal meal and have plenty of food, share with others, whatever. They took all that down now. Now it's like they used to have nachos. Now they have a little bowl of goo and a little tiny bag of nachos.
Oh, right. It's the little plastic ramekin. Teeny tiny. Yeah.
And they charge more for it. Like, I don't know what they're doing. I mean, obviously everybody's got to do what they got to do, but
shrinkflation, Scott. It's shrinkflation. Tariffs. They're paying tariffs.
I don't like any of it. Doing. Tariffs on all that fake meat they put in there.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, all that imported fake meat.
Gross. But anyway, parking lot tacos, the big story coming after the song today. Frogpants.com for all your other needs, including quicktms.li, which tracks all the music we play, which we're about to do again right now. Brian, what is it?
Yeah, it's a birthday request going out to Warped Forge, a.k.a. Jeffrey Milton, a.k.a. Dude what I hung out with at Decadence in over New Year's Eve this last year. Cool guy. He also didn't tell me how old he's turning. He didn't say what his birthday age is, but that's all right. He just wanted to hear something spacey. He wanted to hear this cover of Walking on the Moon. It is by Ruel. It is fantastic. It's a single that they released in 2022 covering the Police. Here is Ruel.
Thanks for listening. The Frog Pants Network lives at frogpants.com.
I did see the Picard.